everyone, it's Mandy with AverageTryGirl.com, and today I'd like to talk about what to expect on race morning for your first triathlon. The first triathlon is always a little nerve-wracking because you're not quite sure what to expect throughout the entire process. Race morning tends to be a little chaotic and frantic. Most races start early, so that means we have to get out of bed early. I tend to get up between 3:30 and 4 just so that I can make sure that I have everything in place and I'm not forgetting anything, I'm not feeling rushed, and I can get to the race in plenty of time to get my transition area set and to make sure that my bike is in working order. Once you get there, of course, you get into the marking lines where they mark your number and your age on your legs and arms. And if you get there closer to the time when transition area is going to close, it's more likely that the marking lines are going to be fairly long. So just prepare yourself for that. You won't have as much time to get your transition area set up as you would if you got there earlier. Then you set up your transition area. Your bike is usually racked if it's the day before check-in, and if not, you rack your bike that morning. And when I'm racing a hot course, like Vegas or San Diego, where the bike has been racked the day before and it's sitting on black asphalt, typically the day before I'll empty out my tires so that they don't expand with the heat and the black asphalt and blow. My first triathlon, that actually happened to me. I got there race morning, and being a newbie, I had no idea what to do, and so I hadn't done this, and my back tire had exploded, and I discovered this about 5 minutes before transition area closed. So I raced out to the bike people, and we just didn't have enough time to switch the tires out, and I ended up renting a bike that I had never tried before. And it would have been a really simple fix if I just would have done that the day before. So if you're racing in a hot area, remember to let the air out, and then remember the next day that you need to bring a pump so that you can pump your tires up. So I always do that. I pump my tires up, I get my transition area set up, and then of course you get into your wetsuit, and I like to keep an extra pair of shoes with me, flip-flops or sandals that you can hand off to somebody in the crowd who's with you once you get down to the swim area. And you want to make sure that you don't leave your transition area without your goggles and your swim cap. Because once you get to the swim area, if you do, and the transition area is closed, it's tough. And if it's not closed, you have to run all the way back up and expend that energy just to get your goggles. So make sure you have your goggles with you and your wetsuit on. And once your transition area is all set up, usually you go and get ready by wherever the swim is starting, and you just prep yourself mentally and wait for the race to start. Good luck and happy training!